Today, chicken and sausage gumbo, Cajun classic, main food of Louisiana. Let's dig in. So the roux is going to be our thickening agent, creating a gumbo from soup to gravy, very key. We're at a solid low past medium. Start off, we're going to need a 1-to-1 ratio of a high smoke point oil. So right here we got Crisco, pure canola, and then half cup of flour. Just gonna spoon it in real gently. It's fine. Put that in there. Immediately. Just keep stirring it for a long time. It's gonna look a little watery at first. That's okay. Make sure you break up all those clumps. Immediately it's going to start to darken just a little bit. And that's going to be our first stage, the blonde roux. It's going to bubble up real nice. This stuff's going to go out as hot as napalm, so you'll be real careful. So now it's becoming a little more coagulated. Now that we got the ripping hot roux, the vegetables, we're just going to very eloquently add them in. Real careful. So immediately it's going to go and bubble up. Make sure we get all those little bits nice and covered. No tuck and fold. Make sure they're all nice and evenly coated. And then we're going to salt this heavily to draw out the moisture. Shake, shake, shake. Very accurate measurements only. Of course, you can be pretty liberal with it here. Stir. Constantly folding it in on itself. Now that our vegetables and rice are cooked down, just slowly borderlining mushy, but not quite there yet. We're going to pour in 2 cups of your favorite stock. Here we got chicken. Directly in. Perfect. Slowly incorporate that. Make sure the roux gets in there. And you want to make sure your stock is hot, or else it's going to get all coagulated and you're going to get chunky gumbo. And that's no fun. We're going to throw in the garlic, and you want to add the garlic at this point because it's real fragile. And it will burn if you put it in with the roux. So here, we got the chicken browning. A lot of oil going on. Got a little bit of a sear. Not the greatest, so got a little watery, but that's okay. That's okay. And we're just going to throw that directly into the gumbo. Make sure you get all the pan drippings. Traditionally, you're going to go with the andouille sausage, the Cajun special, but we got a whole kielbasa. A whole kielbasa, baby. And we're just going to throw that in there. But any smoked sausage will do fine. Doesn't really matter. Get that all nice and folded And then we're gonna go for the seasoning. Added about a half cup of water because it was looking a little too thick, so that's gonna cook off. All right, now the key, well, almost last step to the gumbo, spice it up. Here, we got this is a tablespoon of cayenne. Put that sucker in there. Then another tablespoon of smoked paprika. Teaspoon of thyme, which I can never seem to get enough of these days. Black pepper to taste. Here we got 3 teaspoons. A little salt. A few generous shakes, pinches, whatever you want to do. Back on the heat. Get it schmixing. Almost forgot. 2 bay leaves. Skadoosh. Yep, and that's gonna sit on a medium-low heat. Cracked lid, and boom. That's gonna sit for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Welcome back. It's been a minute. The gumbo's been cooking. See how much that's cooked down? How dark that has gotten? We're gonna get ourselves what's probably the equivalent of a cup of loose parsley. Fresh in. And turn the heat right off. That's it. You're done. Fold that in a few times. Traditionally, this is going to be served over fresh, long-grain white rice. That's good.